Imagine standing still. While everything around you is in motion, the Earth spins. The moon follows us. The sun isn't stationary either. It orbits the center of the Milky Way at an insane speed. But even the galaxy itself doesn't sit still. It's traveling through space, along with hundreds of billions of other galaxies. And here's where things get really strange. All of these galaxies, including ours, are moving in the same direction, toward a single point in the universe where there seems to be nothing. No visible galaxies, no giant structures. Yet something there is pulling everything toward it. This place has been called the Dark Attractor. It's not a black hole. It's not a supermassive star. And it's not a hidden galaxy cluster either. It's an emptiness that attracts. An invisible point with a gravitational pull greater than anything we've ever known. How can something we can't see be moving billions of galaxies? What exactly is there? Or worse, what's missing? This is one of the biggest questions in modern cosmology. And in today's video, we're going there, even if we have no idea what we'll find. It all started with a simple problem. Galaxies weren't where they were supposed to be. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, astronomers were mapping clusters of galaxies. But something strange stood out. Many of these galaxy groups seemed to be moving together, as if being pulled. But pulled by what? That motion pointed to a region of the sky between the constellations Centaurus and Hydra. A place dark. That area is nearly invisible due to the Milky Way itself. Dust, stars, and gas blocking the view. But instruments were clear. Something out there was pulling everything toward it. This collective movement of galaxies was named the dark flow, a sort of cosmic current, dragging galaxy clusters toward a mysterious point. At first, scientists thought it might be a measurement error, but even after refining the data using satellites like IRIS and later WMAP, the pattern remained. Something is pulling galaxies, even ours. At this point, it was serious. The velocity of this motion exceeded 600 kilometers per second. That's over 2 million kilometers per hour. This isn't a tiny anomaly. It's a massive force acting on the visible universe. And the farther astronomers looked, the more galaxies seemed to be moving in the same direction, as if they were being pulled by something beyond the edge of the observable universe. This is where the idea of the Dark Attractor was born. Possibly a massive, invisible concentration of matter, or maybe something we don't even have a name for yet. Some physicists suggest it could be a vast region of dark energy. Others think it's a gravitational wall or some kind of cosmic megastructure. But no one knows for sure. The only thing we do know is that something is out there, and we're headed straight toward it. As the dark flow data kept piling up, a new question emerged. What exactly could cause such a massive coordinated motion across cosmic scales? It wasn't just a local anomaly. It wasn't just one cluster pulling another. This was something bigger, much bigger. Computer simulations began revealing something odd. The direction of the motion seemed to point to a very specific region of the cosmos, an area beyond the Laniakea supercluster, beyond the edge of the Great Wall, the largest known structure in the universe. But in that direction, there was only silence, no clear signals, no visible structures, just emptiness. Astronomers started to theorize about a dark attractor, a colossal invisible mass, possibly made of concentrated dark matter, or something even more unknown. What made it all more disturbing was that none of the standard cosmological models could explain what they were seeing. It was as if the universe was breaking its own rules. Meanwhile, new measurements of the cosmic microwave background, the leftover radiation from the Big Bang, showed tiny thermal asymmetries precisely in the direction everything seemed to be heading. Coincidence or a clue? These warmer and cooler spots suggested that maybe something beyond the observable universe was influencing our very fabric of space. And that's where the theories start to get even bolder. The universe is constantly expanding. That you probably already know. But what they may not have told you is that it's not just growing, it's racing. Yes, as if everything is being pulled in a hurry towards something. Our solar system, for example, isn't just floating motionless in space. It's orbiting the center of the Milky Way at nearly 514,000 miles per hour. But that's just the beginning. The entire Milky Way is also in motion, being dragged along with nearby galaxies. We're talking about movement at mind-blowing speeds, over 1.3 million miles per hour. But where to? That's where the mystery begins. By observing the motion of distant galaxies, scientists noticed something strange. Many of them aren't just moving due to the expansion of the universe. They seem to be pulled together in the same direction in the sky. This direction was named the flow point, and it points to a region where, theoretically, there shouldn't be anything special. Nothing visible, at least. Astronomers call this phenomenon dark flow. An invisible force, still unexplained, appears to be accelerating a massive portion of the universe toward an unknown destination. Sounds like science fiction. Well, the data is real, and it keeps pointing to the same place, a coordinate in the cosmos where gravity seems stronger, but defies all our attempts to see it. It's as if the universe is being pulled along an invisible track, and our galaxy, with you, me, the Earth, the Sun, we're all aboard this journey, not knowing the final stop, not even knowing if there's a final stop. And the more we try to understand this motion, the more questions arise. The Attractor seems to be hiding something beyond galaxies, beyond matter, maybe even beyond space itself. For a long time, the sky seemed uniform, balanced with no preferred direction. But when astronomers began measuring the precise velocity of nearby cosmic objects, something didn't add up. We're not just spinning with the galaxy, we're being pulled, and not just us. The entire Milky Way, Andromeda, and hundreds of thousands of nearby galaxies are falling together, as if the whole universe is sliding down an invisible slope. This collective motion, called peculiar velocity, can't be explained by normal cosmic expansion. It all points toward a specific region in the sky, between the constellations Centaurus and Hydra. But here's the strange part. This region is almost entirely blocked by the Milky Way. It's what scientists call the zone of avoidance, a stretch of the cosmos obscured by the stars, dust, and gas of our own galaxy, a place where our telescopes for decades were blind. But with technology like X-ray, deep infrared, and radio wave observations, astronomers started piercing that veil. And what they found was stunning. Behind the cosmic curtain lies a true gravitational beast, the Norma supercluster, a region packed with thousands of galaxies, colliding, merging, generating a gravitational field so strong it distorts the very fabric of space-time. But that's not all. Norma isn't alone. Surrounding it is a web of galactic filaments linking other massive clusters, Pavo Indus, Centaurus, and Hydra. Together, they form a structure so colossal it challenges our models of how the universe formed. It's as if we discovered a hidden skeleton of the cosmos, a secret framework directing the motion of everything around us. And even that may not be the final chapter. More recent studies hint at something even farther away, the Shapley supercluster, an even larger mass concentration located hundreds of millions of light-years beyond Norma. And maybe, just maybe, the Great Attractor isn't a destination, but a waypoint, a turn in the road toward something even more mysterious, the final Attractor. The truth is, we're being pulled by a force we don't fully understand, from a direction we couldn't even see for most of our history. This force doesn't just reveal gravity hidden in colossal structures. It suggests that the universe is more connected, deeper, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. When you step back and look at the broader picture, it becomes clear. The Great Attractor isn't just a distant curiosity. It's part of an incredibly intricate, interconnected cosmic web. The forces we're witnessing are far more than localized gravity wells or isolated objects. They are evidence of a much larger, more elaborate structure, a cosmic map that shapes the very fabric of space-time. This isn't a simple attraction, like the gravitational pull between the Earth and the Moon. No, this is an immense cosmic influence extending across hundreds of millions of light-years. And here's where things get even more intriguing. The Great Attractor might not be a static point. It could be part of a more complex process, something akin to a cosmic migration, where entire structures like galaxies and superclusters move toward specific points in the universe. Theories abound as to what this might mean. Some scientists propose that the Great Attractor could be the result of a dark matter anomaly. Dark matter, which makes up about 85% of the universe's mass, is invisible and doesn't interact with light. But it does exert gravity, and some believe that its distribution in the universe could be causing massive structures to converge on this mysterious region. Other theories point to the possibility that the Great Attractor is simply the center of a vast cosmic void, a massive region with little visible matter. What's pulling everything toward it could be the gravitational effects of all the unseen mass within that void. We're still in the early stages of understanding the true nature of this cosmic enigma. Every new observation raises more questions than answers. But what we do know is this: our universe isn't just expanding outward, it's being pulled, shaped, and guided by a force we don't fully comprehend yet. As we continue to explore the far reaches of space, it's clear that the Great Attractor holds secrets about the universe's larger purpose, and perhaps even its final fate. We live inside a colossal structure called Laniakea, which means immeasurable heaven in Hawaiian. It's a supercluster containing over 100,000 galaxies, including the Milky Way. All these galaxies are moving together, drawn by an invisible force toward the Great Attractor. Laniakea was discovered by mapping the motion of thousands of galaxies. Scientists noticed they were all flowing along the same gravitational current. Within it, we're located in the Virgo cluster, just one region in this enormous network. But Laniakea is only a part of something even bigger: the cosmic web, made of dark matter filaments connecting superclusters across the universe. In short, we're a tiny galaxy, inside a cluster inside a supercluster, being pulled by a mysterious force toward an unknown destination. For a long time, astronomers thought galaxy clusters were the largest structures in the universe. But they were wrong. Over time, we discovered that even these clusters are part of larger patterns, true cosmic highways connecting entire regions of space. And that's how we arrived at the concept of the Laniakea supercluster, the gigantic structure that includes our galaxy, the Milky Way. Laniakea spans over 500 million light-years and contains around 100,000 galaxies. It's like a massive island in the middle of a cosmic ocean. But here's the strange part. Laniakea is not floating still in the void. It's moving, and not just from the general expansion of the universe. It's being pulled in a specific direction. Something is tugging on everything within this supercluster, including us. And that's where the idea of the Great Attractor comes back. Imagine a gravitational anomaly so massive, so dense, that even an entire supercluster, made of hundreds of thousands of galaxies, can't resist its pull. Now imagine that we still don't know exactly what it is, or where it is, or even if it's a single thing at all. What if the Great Attractor isn't just a dense region of galaxies? What if it's the edge of something much bigger? Some scientists suspect we might be seeing the gravitational fingerprint of a structure beyond the observable universe, something we can't see, but that can affect us. Others go further, wondering if it might be the trace of a multiverse, or even an opening to another realm of physics entirely. But right now, the truth is this: we are moving, and we're not sure why. And whatever is pulling us, it might be far beyond anything we've ever imagined. Our solar system, our galaxy, even the observable universe are all in motion. And they're not moving randomly. They're being pulled toward something enormous, something invisible. Astronomers call it the Great Attractor, a region of space so massive, so gravitationally intense that it's drawing thousands of galaxies in its direction, including ours. But here's the catch. When we look toward it, we don't see much. That's because the Great Attractor lies behind the zone of avoidance, a region of the sky obscured by the Milky Way's dense dust and stars. It's like trying to spot a ship on the horizon while standing behind a mountain. We know it's there not because we can see it, but because we can feel its gravitational pull. Like a black hole with no light, No clear shape, but with undeniable force. Some scientists think it's a giant supercluster of galaxies. Others suggest it's just one part of an even greater structure, the Laniakea supercluster, which encompasses over 100,000 galaxies, including ours. Still, the question remains, what's really out there? Why are we, and everything we know, being drawn toward this mysterious point? And more importantly, what happens when we get there? If the universe is moving toward something, don't stay still. Subscribe and explore the unknown with us.